I stand with my concerns in the Sinhala South, with my people. I stand with my sympathy and gratitude with my Tamil people on the plantations. And I stand with uncertainty about the future of the Muslims. I stand with concerns about the economy of the country as it's ground down to a halt, fighting a war they cannot win. I am currently the visiting professor of medicine in Indonesia. I told the Indonesian generals 10 years ago that East Timor will be free. He said, are you trying to tell me that these threatening guerrillas are going to defeat the Indonesian army? I said, yes. The only thing you can do is to destroy East Timor, as the Sinhala government is doing to Tamil Eelam. But they can't win. Take you to Theodore Herzl's comment in describing the Jewish state or the Jewish nation as far back as 1882, when he said, we are a people, our enemies have made us one. I have always said that Tamil Eelam is not the creation of the Tamils, but the creation of Sinhala extremism. The Tamils never wanted Eelam. For God's sake, you didn't even want federation at a time when a young Sinhalese boy said, this needs division. People who suggested federation lost their jolly seats. You know, when a young man, Rajapaksa's central bank, froze the assets of the PRO, they were freezing the assets of the only group that looked after our Tamil people. And I said, let's get a lawyer, let's file action challenging this in Colombo. You know the response I had from Colombo? He said, I totally agree with you. Action has to be filed. Make damn sure that there are no Tamil lawyers that they're represented purely by Sinhalese, because if there is a Tamil lawyer appearing, he will surely lose the case. That is the quality that the Tamil people have faced. Not one single senior person has been prosecuted for all the terrible things they have done by Tamil people. On the methods of genocide, but the types of genocide. You don't need to kill them with guns and bombs and things, you know. You can kill the Tamil people in many ways. One is to do what is being done right now, as we sit down to dinner, to starve the Tamil people by blocking off the A9 highway. 500,000 people are facing starvation, 150,000 of them children. And by the end of this month, if that A9 highway is not open, which it won't be, Tamil people will be starved to death. That's genocide. There are ways of committing genocide, not by starving them, but denying them care, medical care, for example. There are types of genocide, not focused on. It's not just a murder alone, although murder has featured in a large way. Up to today, I think over 1,000 people have been killed, civilians, after Mr. Rajapaksa became president. In addition, there are at least 8 massacres of economic genocide, blocking the fishing of Jaffna. You are allowed to fish only at a time that the armed navy will allow you to fish, and that's between 10 and 11 or something, when the least number of fish are caught. And when the catch comes, however meager it is, the navy takes half the catch. You're not allowed to do economic genocide by bombing the economic base. You know, in the 1983 massacre of Tamils in Colombo, for the first 3 days, it's not the Tamil people who got killed. It was the economic base that was destroyed by Cyril Matthews, Minister of Industries. Then the Tamil base in Jaffna was destroyed, selectively, specifically. And now Tamil businessmen are being kidnapped 50 have so far disappeared. What is that? Economic genocide. Then there is educational genocide, where you starve the people of education. You prevent a particular ethnic group from getting educated. How? By putting the schools in places, putting security zones where schools are. Tamil child can't go to school. Can walk. You can't. A Tamil girl walks. She has a damn good chance of being raped by passing hoodlum Sinhalese in uniform. Every junction in Jaffna has got Sinhalese hoodlums. Tamil boy can't walk because he's a terrorist. Today, a Tamil is a terrorist until this proved. Cultural genocide. You deprive a person of education, deprive him of his culture. Why do you think the Jaffna Public Library was bombed? By accident? To deprive, it was cultural genocide. Not once, but destroyed twice. If you have an area you can defend, which we have in the Vani, if you have an organizational command, which we have, an organizational structure, which we have, then it is a freedom struggle and not an exercise in terrorism. This is on the UN definition, not on Branson-Rother definition. To hell what Branson-Rother says. This is UN, man, UN.
நன்றி.